Hello, I'm John Aldridge and I'm watching the Redmen TV.
Hello, I'm Chris Pajak for the Redmen TV, and this is another Liverpool news update. The big one today is Daniel Sturridge and his race for fitness. Now, he picked up an injury on international duty with the dinosaur coach himself, Roy Face Rub Hodgson, didn't he? And it's a massive blow to Liverpool. You know, we've lost Suarez in the summer to Barcelona. Daniel Sturridge, we were all a little bit worried about his fitness and stuff, and we didn't think that we'd have to deal with it this early on in the season. But as I say, the Echo reporting it as Dan's Derby Dash. Nice alliteration there, Mr. Echo. Sturridge race to be fit to face Blues. Now, we play Everton in the derby on the 27th of September, and that's the one that we're saying he's sort of hopeful to come back for. Big game. He actually came back from injury last season against them, didn't he, and scored coming off the bench. But let's not focus on Everton. That's a couple of weeks. We've got some big games before we even get to the derby. Obviously, first and foremost, there's the battle with Aston Villa on Saturday at Anfield, and then a few days later on the Tuesday we've got our first game back in the Champions League against Ludogorets. Now, the big question, and the one that I'm asking today, is how are Liverpool going to set up without Daniel Sturridge? You know, there's a few options out there. We can go back to the 4-3-3 that we've played loads of times under Brendan Rodgers, potentially play Balotelli up front on his own, bring Coutinho, play him the left side again, bring him back into the side, Raheem Sterling on the right, let them two do whatever they do, the little magicians. Or we could stick in the diamond formation, which we've played, I think, 8 or 9 times now, and we've only not won one of those games. Now, the options are, do you keep basically exactly the same side that beat Tottenham 3-0? Obviously, we've got a massive clean sheet there as well, scored 3 goals. Just bring Lambert in place of Balotelli. I think Lambert's a good option there. I think we've brought him in for a reason. I think he's going to be much more integral member of the squad than we thought. I think as part of a 2 up top, Lambert's definitely got a place in this side. So Lambert and Balotelli, maybe keep Raheem Sterling in the tip of the diamond because he's been sensational there so far this season. Or you could maybe just shout for Raheem Sterling to play up front with Balotelli. Now, this is a position that I think Raheem Sterling can play well, but I'd rather see him in that diamond at the tip of it, if I'm totally honest. I think Raheem Sterling, if he is going to play as a striker, I think it's going to be against teams like, for example, Newcastle, who play with a ridiculously naive high line wherever they play against us. And that way Raheem Sterling could exploit the space in behind them. I think Aston Villa are going to sit back a lot, much like last season, just hoof balls up front for people to chase down. And I think they're going to be difficult to break down. So, you know, if you do play Raheem Sterling up top with Balotelli, do you then put Coutinho in at the tip of the diamond, the place that, you know, everybody thinks he can play, one that he can really sort of have an impact on the game in? Or do you bring Adam Lallana in, who scored in the behind closed doors friendly against Wolves last week, and play him at the tip of the diamond? Now, he's in line for a debut basically for Liverpool, isn't he? And I think there's an argument to be made for Lallana featuring in this game. But for me personally, I believe that, you know, we want to keep the team as close as possible to Tottenham Hotspur. We don't want to see too many changes, and for that reason alone, I'm a real big fan of just bringing Ricky Lambert in at Anfield in front of the crowd. Let us egg him on and see if we can get a couple of goals that way. And you know, Raheem Sterling, as I've said before, he's been sensational, outstanding, unbelievable so far this season for a 19-year-old kid. And just let him do his thing where he's been doing it, do you know what I mean? And let's go out there and let's stuff Aston Villa, and then we'll maybe focus on Ludogorets. I think if we're going to go back to a 4-3-3, I don't really want to see it just yet. I do like Sturridge in that. I've not seen Balotelli play in that formation. Not really seen him lead the line like that apart from for Italy. So, you know, as I say, for me, it's stick with the 4-4-2 diamond, play Sterling at the top of it, bring Ricky Lambert in, play next to Balotelli. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm dead interested in this one because there's loads of variations. There's probably some that I've not even mentioned. But don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the video to get regular updates about when our content comes out. And as I say, let me know in the comment section how you think Liverpool will line up, how that front 3, front 4 will line up. And I'll be in the comment section straight after the video. So thanks very much for watching. Cheers. If we could sell him, that would just be friggin' awesome. Because he's crap. Absolutely garbage. Clown shoes. crap. Awful. Not really a footballer. John Glenson.